She was picking out a turkey for Thanksgiving. Then two armed robbers suddenly burst in. They shot the clerk on the spot. The old lady shrank in the corner in fear. They thought the robbers would leave after taking the money, but they underestimated how cruel the robbers were. Little did the robbers know, the 80-year-old woman they casually killed had 4 sons who were mixed up in gangs. On the day of the funeral, the whole town showed up to mourn voluntarily. They were furious over her death, because she was a well-known kind woman in the area. Even though she never had kids of her own, she spent 30 years helping hundreds of orphans find new families, but 4 of them were too naughty. No family would take them in. She couldn't bear to see them starve on the streets, so she kept those 4 boys and raised them all by herself. The 4 brothers had different skin colors, but they were always as close as real brothers. The hot-headed oldest brother led the 3 others. In just 2 short years, they took over all the local gangs. Even though her sons killed and caused chaos all day, their mother never gave up on them. With her quiet and careful guidance, the 4 brothers finally changed their ways. The oldest quit the life and became a normal man. The second got married and started a family. The third joined the army to serve the country. The fourth picked up his childhood dream and started a rock band. Because of their mother's death, the 4 unrelated brothers came together again, eating the turkey their mother should have bought, with an indescribable bitterness in their hearts. Even though their mother wasn't at the table anymore, they all couldn't help looking at the empty seat. For a moment, their mother's words still echoed in their ears.
Zip up your mouth, Jeremiah. You grow up in a barn? I know bad things happened to you before you came to me. But you're safe now. But take your elbow off the table.
The 4 brothers couldn't accept it, that the woman who always treated them like family was gone just like that, and this inevitable revenge mission officially began under the oldest brother's lead.
Let's go get a pickup game.
Later they went to see the sheriff, but the sheriff only said that at the time of the crime, there were witnesses playing basketball nearby who could prove it was just a random killing during a robbery. They didn't get the information they wanted from the police, so they put their hope in the law firm their mother often visited, hoping to get some clues from the lawyer. But the lawyer said he couldn't help, because all he could offer, besides a $400,000 insurance payout, was a box of documents the old lady left them.
Birth certificate. The adoption papers. And Ford Hospital. So I am from Detroit.
But while the men were frustrated about not finding the killers, the second brother had a different opinion. He thought finding the killers should be left to the police and to convince the other 3. He brought up their late mother.
People who did this, they probably from the same shitty-ass streets we from. Mom would have been the first to forgive them, and y'all know that.
Can't all be saints, Jerry.
Can't all be saints, Jerry.
Alright? Cool.
Even though the second brother dropped out of the mission, a bartender who owed the old lady a favor told the remaining brothers a useful piece of information. He said there was a group that robbed stores for a living. The oldest brother and the 2 others went back to their old ways, barged into their hideout with guns. The underlings ran for their lives, leaving only the young leader confused and scared to force him to tell the truth. The oldest poured gasoline all over him, then stuffed a